Okay, so a lot of people are feeling the effects of the Mercury retrograde going on. So let's talk a bit about how we can work with Mercury retrograde instead of having it work against us. I think it's pretty safe to say that most people don't look forward to Mercury retrograde, as all kinds of mishaps seem to happen, especially concerning the things that Mercury rules over, such as communications, travel. You may have electronics go haywire and break down on you. I may be one of the few people who actually look forward to a good Mercury retrograde. Sure, we may be under a period of Murphy's Law, where things seem to be going wrong in certain areas. However, it's also a good opportunity to turn things around that haven't been working. Mercury rules over communication, travel, electronics, but it also rules over magic. And that's why any operation that doesn't fall into normal headings is best done on a Wednesday in the hour of Mercury. The key to working with Mercury retrograde is you have to understand that you're working with the trickster. And the trickster likes to play tricks. So when you're doing your operation and you call upon Mercury, you need to approach it with the attitude of wanting to play a trick and say, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we did this? There needs to be a high degree of humor in what you're doing, even if it's only to you. Let's say, for instance, that you're not very popular. Your phone isn't blowing up all the time. You're simply just average. Nobody really comes to you for anything. Well, turning that around is right up Mercury retrograde's alley, because Mercury rules over communications. And so you would approach it, hey, wouldn't it be funny if all these people suddenly started coming to me and thought I was the shit? Any illusionary magic works best at this time. Glamour spells, or getting people to think something they would not normally think, such as a boss who may be giving you difficulty in changing his mind about you. Wouldn't it be funny if? That's the approach you need to take. The novice approaches magic as, can you please do this for me, please, please, which is wrong. The approaches are going to differ slightly depending on what you're doing and what planet you're working with. And for Mercury retrograde, you want to approach it with humor and let's play a trick on someone. Mercury's color is orange. So an orange candle with some mercury oil on it and the appropriate herbs blended to correspond with whatever you're trying to accomplish would be ideal to use. You can use yellow for air, but I like to use orange candles for Mercury. Carve the symbol of Mercury into the candle, dress the candle, place it on your altar. Cast your circle and do your preliminary ritual banishings, and then call upon Mercury to come, accept your offering, and to assist you with your operation by helping you play a trick. And if you find yourself suddenly laughing at the idea of it, that's a good sign. Even if you do not want to accomplish anything magically, and simply want to help diminish the effects of Mercury retrograde in your own life and circumstances, offering up an orange dressed candle with Mercury's symbol carved into it will help. Offer it up to Mercury and request that he play his tricks elsewhere. And when he does play his tricks elsewhere, make sure that you find the humor in it, even if it's happening to those you care about. Learn to work with the trickster instead of him working against you. Learn to find the humor in any delays and mishaps that you may be experiencing. And if you want to do any magic during Mercury retrograde, you're going to want to approach it as if a practical joker would plan his practical joke. So, I hope this helps make it easier on you for the 3 or so times a year that Mercury goes retrograde, including right now. And I will see you all next time. As always, take care.